All right, my creators, we finally got to the moment. You know what I'm saying, bro? Rap. I had to get to the man of the hour himself, Eric Hicks, Saint Bonaventure alum, killer, Big East killer. Look, yo, yeah, I did my research. We did a lot of research, sir. No, listen. We got to salute you tremendously for what you're doing for the community, especially the black community itself. So I want to ask you off the rip, what does game over mean to you besides the game being over?
Well, the reason why the company was formed was we wanted to make people see that there's an opportunity to stay in the game when you can no longer suit up and play, and that there's opportunities in the world of business that are connected to basketball or whatever sport that we weren't represented enough in. So I decided I was going to stick my flag in the sand, and be one of those companies that were going to get it started. We dominate on the field, but we don't dominate in the business world around the sports that we play in. So that was the whole thing, right there.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Real talk, man. Just let's segue into it. Overall, you can definitely sense with your brand the determination to really have key that we own the businesses. You know what I'm saying? For you, when it came onto the courts, what was the number one thing you felt that you had to own besides the win?
Well, keeping it with the business aspect of it, let's say, for instance, trophies.
Right.
I played for years. I never got a trophy with a black man on it.
Wow.
Now, see, I have nothing against the other
Right,
trophies,
right.
but I always feel that our kids need to see things that are positive, and for us to be a symbol of victory, why not in a sport that we dominate in, right? Just keeping it real. So putting a black man on a trophy, probably out of everything that we've done, is the most gratifying thing for me. And I'll tell you one more thing, too.
Okay.
I grew up right across the street from
That's
you,
what's
man.
up.
So
That's
this is
what's up.
full circle for
Yes,
me,
it
man.
is.
155th Street, Colonial Projects, and to come back here and do this in the neighborhood that I grew up in is real deep for me, man.
Nah, that's so. All right, last question, man. Real talk, man. You were, as I said, as I started off, definitely was a killer on that court. You definitely was doing your thing. Real talk. Fast forward. Let's go NBA 2K status. We had to bring you back to the future right now in these times. What are you averaging, and what is your career high?
All right, so the most I've ever scored in a point was 50, in a game was 55. When I dropped 55, there was no three-point line. So it was one of those things. And the night before, I had 45. So that's 100 points in 2 games. But with the three-point line, who knows, man? Who knows? Because I can shoot it, especially I went on later in my career. I can shoot it, so you never know, man.
All right, man. Real talk, beloved. You already know. We appreciate you. Thank you. You already know this. Yes, indeed. You already know this. Cuts Podcast, we out here. You heard? Hands over the eyes. It's the 2 up.